Avatar die deutsche Sprache?
Locker 18 Millionen.
Okay. Oh, I hate this. 아, 루밍. Hello, Ming. How are you doing? Yes, it's Shana. I'm finally working on her. No, I don't think she's around right now. Such a difference to her. To her cute, smaller version. Ah, no, go to sleep, Lumi. I don't want to be the one responsible for you not sleeping enough. I mean, I'm not very talkative while I'm drawing. You should know that by now. I tend to like start concentrating on it and then... Yeah, saving takes a lot of time right now. What the heck? What's happening? CSP, you done? Thank you. Yui! Thank you for the head pads. Wait, did they work? Did I just miss them? Wait, Yui, why? Shouldn't you be going to bed, Yui? It's late for you, isn't it? It's late for all of you. Well. Oh, John Kyoko, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the family. Just so you know, I'm still pretty new to digital art, so you will see me struggle a lot. I hope you don't mind that. Do you not want to sleep yet? Don't worry, I don't think Carly is here to scold you. If you just want to hang out and relax a bit, that's totally fine by me. I don't really mind. I don't really mind it that much. No quality, no sleep. Oh, don't let them hear that, or he'll be like even more annoying next time. You know he will do his best to make you go to sleep if he figures out that you don't go to sleep without him. So, got to be careful about that. Oh, wait. Something's not quite right there. Did it like that? Oh gosh, today I have a real hard time keeping my hands steady. Like a really hard time, god damn it. Anyways, I am glad that you're coming by, Yui, so thank you. Oh wait. I do not mind it, in fact I do feel kinda blessed that you're here. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind drawing alone, but it is more fun if there's like 1 or 2 people here. And I am trying to just talk. But it is kind of hard to just go ahead and talk when you're concentrating like me. So if you need anything from me, or just want to say hello, or want me to like acknowledge that someone's actually there and that I'm not alone here, do just use one of my sound alerts. I do have them in channel point redeems. You can just say hi to me and I will acknowledge that you're there. Probably. I won't give any guarantees to that. But it is a way you have to make me be like, oh wait, there's actually people here. It just still doesn't come to me as naturally as doing traditionally. It's still a lot harder in many ways. Probably because I've been drawing traditionally for so long. I mean, don't mind me, I really love doing this now. But still some of the movements are not nearly as natural to me as I'm used to. Yes, it is. It definitely is. I mean, I've been doing the traditional for I don't even know how long. How old am I? Okay, I've probably been doing like traditional for. When did I start? Started really early to like draw it all and with lines and stuff. Probably around 10 years. It's been 2014 was when I was starting to color with watercolor. Before that I already did a lot like with colored pencil. So yeah, it's been a really long time. So this is still very new to me. I haven't had this thing for even a month yet. So it is really weird. And you can still like even now I'm still all over the place. Just as I've been with traditional. I mean lines are probably still the hardest. I mean coloring is a work in progress basically. But I've always struggled with lines. Hey Paws, nice to see you. Isn't it late for you too though? Shouldn't you like be going to bed? Why is everyone still awake? What are you doing? Why are you all not sleeping? Even though it should be late where you are. Like, I mean for me it's morning, but for you? Atsuki! Good morning! Good morning, Tsuki. You are excused, Tsuki. I know you only just got up. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Oh, you don't work until 3 p.m. so you can sleep long. That's nice. Is it like your normal time or is it just like this week or just today that you can sleep in? Though I have been seeing you a lot around this time, I guess. Oh no. Having to work late if you don't want to work late, that's probably not nice. You still have to do 8 hours. Because like since I don't work full time, when I have an afternoon shift, it only goes to closing time, and closing time doesn't change just because I start late. Oh, I mean 5 hours is still okay, right? 5 hours would be my normal morning shift. They won't give you. You want more hours, or do you normally work more hours and just can't work as many in late shift, or do you just not work more hours in general? Are they just like, we don't need you to work more hours because we have enough people? You do want more. I guess then it kinda sucks a bit. I mean, I hope I can work more hours once we moved. So sometime next year. But I don't know if that will really be possible. Depends on if we get someone new. And if we get someone new and we don't really need the hours, it might still be that my coworker would say, well, yeah, if you work more, then I'll just work a bit less. Because my coworker is already above 60, so she is kinda on the older side of things. And also taking care of her father and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'll see how it goes when I get there. But like, even if just for the money, I would really love to work a bit more. But right now, with having to commute for almost 1 hour, it's just not. It's just not something I can do. No. I don't like this part. To be able to just erase things like this is so convenient. It kind of feels like cheating a bit. I think I was trying to say something earlier. Yeah, that maybe doing lines might be might actually be a bit better for streams because I don't concentrate quite as much. I don't focus quite as much as I do when coloring, because when I'm coloring I just lose myself, which doesn't happen as much when doing lines. I guess something like that, something along those lines. So I can actually talk more and look at chat a little bit more when I'm doing lines than compared to when I'm coloring stuff. Also, I did decide that I do wanna revisit a really old sketch of mine, one that I never quite finished because I messed that picture up several times and was just too intimidated. Because, well, messing up traditionally, depending on how far in you are, it basically means you have to start over completely. And that's not a nice thing, really. It's really frustrating. And especially when you mess up when coloring or something like that. Means you already did so much. Like, even if you still have to sketch, you basically just have to transfer it and do the lines again. I don't particularly like doing lines, and I think it's really upsetting if you have to do them again, especially with detailed stuff, with detailed pictures. So at some point, doing that picture just became so intimidating to me, even though I really love it. It was promising to be one of my best ones. I still didn't have the courage to work on it because I was afraid of messing up. Yeah, I think it's a little hard still. I probably don't have quite the right technique and brushes yet to do it the way I would like to. But I am alright with how it's going for now, I guess. Does it make sense? Probably. So yeah, there are a lot of pros, yeah. I've been refusing to even think about doing digital for a long time because way back, I had a pen tab and it really didn't work out for me, like not at all. It was awful. Like, even though I tried really hard, I couldn't get it to work for me. And that made me be really apprehensive about it. But then I started to watch people do digital art more. Like I started to watch streams and stuff, and I was like, actually this is really cool. And realized that nowadays there were like a lot more screen tab stuff and it was more affordable. So I was like, oh well, might as well give it a go. And like, thanks to a lot of wonderful people who were donating and subscribing and commissioning, I was able to get my first art tab now. So yeah. Yeah, I have a screen tab. I wouldn't have gone for another pen tab because that was just too traumatizing for me. Too many bad memories. So this is a lot easier. It's still, I still struggle a bit, but it's a lot better than just a pen tab for me. I mean, I think if you like start out digitally, it's probably different. You might be able to work with just a pen tab more easily. But I'm so used to seeing what I'm doing. For years and years and years. And I don't think it would have been what did part there? Not sure yet. Well, yeah, but at the same time, I don't really want to give up completely on traditional because I do like the feel of it. As you can see right now, I am working from traditional sketch. I do find it a lot harder to do sketching digitally. So, I mean, with this one, I already had the sketch because I started this like months ago. Like probably 2 months ago. But even then, I still find it easier to have my sketch on paper. Which is why I do have the sketch redeem. So that I can just like get more used to doing the complete thing digitally, I guess. No, I did do something different here. Okay. I mean, yeah, there's nothing I don't think there's anything wrong with doing the sketch traditionally, because it also means that I can just do it whenever. So like like when I'm at work or something, I can just in my lunch break I can just do a sketch and be like, okay, I can get this and use it to make a full picture. And it is really more easy because it's really more easy because a lot of the time when I do like a sketch, because I just got something in my head suddenly, it will be on a much smaller scale than I intend to draw it in the end. So like this, I could just enlarge it and use it as is without having to completely redraw the thing. Also, Sankyoko, do you mind to tell me how you found your way here? Because you somehow just seem from the name somehow does seem familiar. But maybe I'm just imagining it, I don't know. Oh, from Key server, okay. There's so many people there by now. I don't know who's there anymore. I used to be there when it was like so few people, and now there's so many, and I just can't keep up with it. I really can't keep up with it anymore. Ah, you're that person. Oh wait, now I know exactly who you are. So you are Mr. Key's butt. Oh wait. Yeah, I think I joined pretty much a few minutes after he opened the server. So, yeah. I really can't keep up anymore, and so I'm probably a lot more, well, a lot less active than I used to be there. I wanted to say a lot more silent, but it's more like less active than more silent. It's just, I don't know. I just saw he opened the server and was like, well, yeah, why not? Oh, I'm just not usually very active on big servers. So, yeah. I already have a hard time keeping up with the two other bigger servers I'm on. I can only keep up there because most of the people there aren't even speaking English. So the people I do converse with in the English chat are not that many. Also, we're all very, very passionate about Kana, so like you just have your own little space there, and that's fine. But like on Key server, I don't have a space where I'm like that, so it's a bit harder to somehow to feel comfortable with there being so many people now. I'm also in one of the other servers I'm on was just open to public. Before it was just like maybe 20 people, and really active only like some of them. Oh. And I mean, we still have our space there, but it still feels a lot different somehow. I don't know. So I'm still kind of nervous about it, I guess. But yeah. No, no, I said passionate about Kanna. Do you not know Kanna? Do you not know Kanna? Do you want to know Kanna? Should I talk about Kanna? Oh, I'm pretty sure that that cafe has more than 100 people there. Wait, how many people does have cafe there? How many are we currently? I think currently probably. Wait, there was a way to see, but I don't know how. I don't remember how. I don't know. I don't remember how you see how many people are. But I mean, just from the people who are online right now, it's it's like 200. It's like over 200. You're probably not hearing me, wait. So let me tell you about Kana, wait. Let me tell you about Kana. Where is Kana? Kana. Kana. Let me tell you about the cutest doggo out there. Who is this? This is Kana. Kana Tamati. And I love her. She's awesome. Oh, not everyone is really active. I do have it muted, but I'm pretty sure the Indonesian channel is very active. And I also like to draw Kana. I do have a lot of drawings of Kana. I've got Sleepy Kana. And I've got this one. Oh, yes, yes, she is. She is indeed. And for her birthday earlier this year, which I'm pretty proud of because it's so cute. It's just so cute. I'm so proud of this one. And I also really like swimsuit Kana. Oh. So yeah, I like drawing her. I like drawing her a lot. Like I have known about VTubers and watched some VTubers before, but she was the first one I really was like trying to catch streams and getting really passionate about her. Also the reason I ended up on Twitter, because I wanted to post fan art for her. And via that, I somehow ended up on Twitch because I wanted to watch Tsuki, who had been conversing with me on Twitter. And who I had seen was streaming on Twitch. It's really cute, Wade. It's so cute. Also, she used it as thumbnail for a membership stream a while ago. And I mean, that's basically the greatest owner I could have gotten. Who is actually using my art. I mean, what greater owner is there? But I mean, it's always been like that. You can really see in what I'm doing how passionate I am about it. Um, like basically until I started drawing Kana, my brothers always said my cat girls were the best drawings I made because I really love cat girls. Well, I don't know. I haven't posted it yet because of course she hasn't announced the hashtag for her anniversary yet, which is coming up this Sunday. But I did make a digital one. What about cat boys? I'm not good at drawing boys, Yui. I can draw Quali, but that's because Quali is a fanboy and he's real cute. I mean, even Key I am drawing gender bent, so but there will be more Key art, more Key-chan art, definitely. So yeah, so this is the one for her anniversary, and I'm really looking forward to posting it. I did my best. I was really struggling with the colors for this one. But I think... Oh, thank you. I really like it. I mean, Kana is cute on her own, and I was struggling a little bit with the outfit. It just didn't look right at first, so I did a few sketches. I was sure about the skirt. There. And then at some point I was like, well, damn, I don't like the colors while I was like coloring it. And I had to switch it up a little. But now I'm more than okay with it. I love it. And can also show the picture I was talking about earlier, which I do wanna finish at some point this year, maybe even. Now that I don't have to worry about messing it up as much. Where is it? Here's Kaguya, Kaguya, Kaguya. Kaguya, where are you? Kago-chan, oh there it is. So this is the picture I will do a new attempt at now that I'm drawing digitally. Because I can just erase things when I mess up. I can just undo it and don't have to like do the whole thing again. Yeah. I really hope so. I really hope so. And if it's not this year, I mean, I am looking for an apartment and will have to move and stuff this year. So even if it might not actually be this year, it will be next year. Like, it's a lot more likely that I will finish it at all now that I don't have to worry about messing it up. But yeah, it's been with me for a long time, and I started that picture 2016. Oh well, thank you. I do hope I found a good apartment as well and one closer to work. Because I really don't want to commute. I really don't want to commute for an hour anymore. I'd rather work an hour more than commute for an hour. Because while working for an hour more actually gives me more money, while just commuting for an hour more doesn't do anything for my wallet. Oh my gosh, really? Well, I'm working at a pharmacy, so I can't work from home. I do have to actually go in. There's no choice there. Also, I do not have a license. It would be a little bit less of a commute with a car, but I don't have a license yet, so I mean the bus is going every 10 minutes in theory. Oh, in theory it's every 10 minutes. Um, right until when I get off when I get off in the evening. Then it switches to half an hour every half an hour. But a lot of the time the bus just won't come at the time it's supposed to come. So that's a hassle. If only people were using their brains a bit more, it wouldn't be as bad. But I think that probably applies to everywhere. Oh. But I mean, at least I don't have any problems in my family. Everyone's vaccinated in my family, so I guess that's a plus. My family might be a bunch of weirdos, but at least everyone's vaccinated. Also, don't get me wrong, I liked a bunch of weirdos that is my family. But they can be a little hard to deal with sometimes. Oh no. I hope you can get the second dose soon then. I don't know, it was for both my doses. I got them like in the morning and then I was working all day. But I was fine. So even if I would have had some side effects of the second dose, I wouldn't have noticed. Like if I had had a headache or a fever. Since I was then pain meds anyways due to my back issues. So everything went well for me. Normal sex weird is fun. Well, yeah, it definitely is fun, but it can also be a bit annoying sometimes. Oh. Can definitely be annoying. And I mean, not all weird is good. Yes, a bit annoying, tiring. But I mean, I don't have to see all of my family the whole time, so it's okay. But I think for growing up, you are more fortunate if you have a normal family, because it causes way less problems in your social life growing up. Because you need to have been like, you need to be rather grown up to accept and realize that well, if people don't like your family, you don't want to be friends with them. And can bring a few problems having a weird family when growing up. Like I might have been better off at less I mean, it might have been my choice of schools. And I'm saying my choice of schools because it was my choice. You're probably, I just assume you're probably not familiar with the school system in Germany. But we do have different school forms over here after primary school. And I basically went to, yeah, I went to a grammar school, so, which is like the highest of the school forms. There used to be more, I think now we have two, like, different ones. Like, one goes till grade 10, and one goes, like, all the way up till grade 12. And yeah, after finishing grade 12, you basically can go to university. I don't know. And then there's also, like community school, where you can, the system is a bit different, where you don't have like stiff where things aren't as stiff. You can do like advanced courses and stuff like that. Hey, good morning, Spawn, nice to see you. You can do advanced courses and different courses, and there's like people from all kinds of backgrounds there. Basically, it's not as elite, let's say it like that. Oh, hydrator, thank you. And like my family wanted me to go to a community school, but one thing was my brother was at one of the worst schools in the city, so I was like I don't really want to. Plus me being me, and I already when I was small, I always wanted to do something in the medical field. So I was like, no, my grades are good enough, and I will have an easier time if I just go to a grammar school. Just let me go there. And my mother, being my mother, was like, well, if you say you want to go there, then you go there. Then nobody else has any say in it. So that's where I went. But like there are more people from like better off families in those schools than there are in the community schools. So I didn't like fit in quite as much. Well, yeah, it is pretty cool that my mother was just like, well, if the child wants it, the child gets it. It's her life after all, which is, I mean, it is true. There's so many parents like forcing their children to go to grammar school when the children might not even want to, and I think that's just wrong. Because especially nowadays, there is so many options to still get into university, even if you like didn't go to that kind of school, or you can switch over later after grade 10. And gosh, if the child doesn't feel confident enough, or if the child wants to stay with their friends or whatever, just leave them be. God damn it, don't force them to go somewhere they don't want to go, because that's a recipe for disaster right there. That's how you set your child up for failure, to send them somewhere they really don't want to go. And they don't feel comfortable with being there. Well, well, that was a good thing. Like, my mother wasn't very much looking at what I was doing at school, so I didn't do homework, I didn't do shit. And she was also like, I felt that she didn't, like, even when I did bad, she didn't really scold me. But also when I did well, it felt like she didn't really understand that I was doing my best. So yeah. Oh my, that's sad. I mean, I was in a course in university I really wanted to be. I still dropped out and went to PA school afterwards for my own reasons. Like for mental health reasons, and I generally got scared afterwards. But also because something our school system here, and probably at other places as well, is lacking severely is teaching children who are bright enough to get through most of school without studying, teaching them how to study. Yes, pharmaceutical assistant. That's what I'm working as. And I was studying pharmaceutics in university before that. So yeah, as I said, like even when I was small, I wanted to do something in the medical field, and it somehow turned out to to be pharmaceuticals now. So yeah. Well, yeah, they didn't teach me how to study. That's the problem. I didn't know how to study at all. And like even in PA school, it took me almost half of PA school to get to a point where it was like, okay, this is how I can make do somehow. Yeah, I am very bad at memorizing stuff. I am very bad at memorizing stuff. Oh, Spawn, sorry. I'm quite well. I mean, I'm just working on Shana right now. I don't think any of you have seen the whole full picture earlier. So that's the full sketch. Yeah. I mean, I think it's still like a bit different than just that. Like, it's not all just memorization. Because as I said, I'm bad at memorizing stuff. But being able to memorize stuff is one thing I didn't learn. Being able to, like, if I don't understand something, to somehow get the information into my head is something I didn't learn, because I didn't really need it for most of my school life. I was mostly fine with not doing anything for school outside of school, by just listening during lessons and like stuff like that, and participating during lessons. But that's something that doesn't happen like that in university. So I was totally lost. And that period with a lot of other stuff was really, really bad for my mental health, apparently. So yeah. Oh, head pads, thank you. Wait, they do not work. Oh, I know why. I'm sorry. My head pads really do not work. Wait, I shall head pad myself. Wait. Where's head pads? Where's my head pads? Give me head pads. Head pads. Head pads. Giant head pads. Head pads. And there you go. Well, yeah, I mean, even later on, my studying was, I I mean, I had a study group with 2 people from my class in PA school, and it would be basically like one of us was like, even though he was like, how is it called in English? Like when you have trouble writing and reading. Even though he has that, he was like meticulous with his notes, so he wrote everything down exactly as the teacher wrote it on the board, on the slides. Yes, dyslexic, and like his notes were good, and our other friend, like, she's really smart, and she was really good at like compiling things and compressing them into what was needed. And I was like really good at remembering small things and correcting stuff due to that. Because like a lot of the time, like small things that weren't written down necessarily were the ones that like somehow catch my attention. And so I was able to be like correcting or giving like more insight than the notes we're giving. And that worked out quite well. And why do I know English? I mean, it is like over here they start teaching it in primary school. I think in 3rd grade. And later on, I got interested in music and wanted to understand the lyrics. So I started spending a lot of time with music in the dictionary. And then I started watching anime online. And yes, and somehow like I used more and more English. Yeah, I don't remember any French either. I wasn't interested in it. But English, I always liked the flow of the language. I've always been the kind of person to like the flow of words. I also liked books, and I liked writing intricate sentences and stuff like that. And I think in English it's really flowy, a really flowy language. English is kind of flowy, and I really like that. Oh, there's a lot of German subs, but I don't really do that. And I just had fun writing essays and stuff. So, as long as we did grammar exercises in English class, I was really bad. But once we started writing texts and essays, I got really good at English. I've never been the kind, because what I said, like I'm not good at memorizing. I wasn't good at memorizing my vocabularies, but I was good at writing. Oops, wrong one. So that's basically how I then learned English. And then when I was abroad, like even though it wasn't an English-speaking country, most people in Latvia do speak English, at least to a degree. And so I was using English a lot there. I used English a lot, like conversing online. I started reading more in English, and after finishing school, I was mostly getting new books in English because I was like, well, I enjoy reading in English. A lot of the books I read are originally written in English, so why not just read it in English? And now, like, I mean, at home and at work, I obviously speak German, but a lot of my life happens online, and most of that is in English. Which is why it feels so weird to me when somebody uses language switch, because I'm just not used to using German online. Also, let me... Yes, games also helped. Ton of online English-speaking forums. Yes, that does help. Wait. Okay, let me just I'm on 4. Let me just take a break here. I'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes, but I do need a break. And I need to get something to drink and stuff, so I will be back in a little bit. Oh, oh, okay. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Oh, good night, Yui, in case you're still around. If not, then I hope you will sleep well. Yeah, yeah. Oh, let's say I just needed a short break. But yeah, people with worse English that lived in America their whole life, you learn your native language differently from a foreign language. Um, that's like it even starts with you learning mostly by hearing. Oh, the rest of my 12-hour stream. Ah, it was good. It was good. I mean, my OBS crashed like at 11 hours 20 something minutes, so I had to start it back up again. You're old now. Wait? Was it your birthday? Wait. Was it your birthday? Really? Is that what you're saying? 10 out of 5? What? Huh? What? I do not understand. Oh, on the 5th, so yesterday. Yesterday, then happy birthday. Belated happy birthday, yes. Great. I'm pretty sure Shauna's birthday is sometime in October, but I forgot like again. I've asked her about her birthday like so many times already and I always forget. I was sure I pinned it in Discord, but I didn't. Wait, what? How are you alive? Yeah. Well, I mean, 7 could be already like not good, but as long as you're okay, I guess. Huh. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I just know I had planned to drink a bit during my 12-hour stream, and in the end, like all I did was drink like half a bottle of soju. Is that how you say it? I'm not sure. That's all I drank in the end. So not really a lot. Well, yeah, I mean, being full on drunk isn't really any fun, Wade. Also, during your birthday, you should be free to do whatever you want. If you do not want to be full on drunk, then don't be full on drunk. That's all there is to it, Wade. Oops. Well, I don't know. I will not get full on drunk. That's just not the kind of thing I do. Like, I usually only drink till I'm tipsy. is already kind of fun. It's about the same as being really tired. Are you excited for your birthday or? Oh, so your birthday is coming around. Nice, nice. I hope you will have a good time. I'll probably forget about it. I'll even forget about it if you tell me the day before. The only reason I'm not forgetting my own birthdays is because I'm such a child and I'm getting excited about it. I mean, that's fair enough. If it's your birthday money, spend it on whatever you like. It reminds me of my when I turned 18. Like, I turned 18 during my exchange year in Latvia, and I had refused to drink alcohol before that. And squeak, squeak, squeak. And like basically the day after my birthday, I went out and bought alcohol. And my host sister was like, "Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?" That was like, "Yes, yes, I am." Aww. But I mean, I like Bailey's and it was on sale. I mean, also the thing is like, not that I have never had alcohol before. How else would I have known that I like Bailey's? But I just was like, no, I don't want to drink. Oh wait, oh, Kyoko, Sankyo, I don't know. Oh wait, Kyo. You would probably click with my brother. My brother's the kind of person who's like, at parties he will be like, coming up to me, being like, "Are you sure you don't want to drink?" And I'll be like, "Yes." And he'll be like, "How can you even stand this, not being drunk?" You were Sandra for 9-year-old. Aww. I think I sometimes have that kind of humor, so. But then again, I'm also like really, really bad at getting jokes. So I don't know. I don't know if I even have humor. Maybe I'm a stereotypical boring German person without any humor. Who knows? The thing is, I am not. I really am not. I know it looks like it. I know it seems like it. But I really am not. I swear to you, I am not say so. I say so it counts. What does that even mean? Where does it count? When does it count? Why does it count? I do not understand. Should I be understanding this? If so, then I might be sorry. I might also not really care. So... uh, I mean, I can suddenly turn very unsay, so just so you know, okay? Especially when I call people out. I can suddenly be very savage calling people out on various kind of things. Say so talk. I don't know, people somehow tend to think I'm say so. So I don't know why. Very gentle ara nature vibes. What? What is that, and how do you even get to that point? Very gentle? What? You know, I've had trouble with people thinking I was underage. Just because of how I am. I'm like desperately being like, no, I even like even when I've been even in a space where I've been like definitely talking adult stuff with people before. Once there was an 18 plus stream and they joined in and they were like, I'm not sure you should be here. This is 18 plus. And I'm like, are you serious? Are you freaking serious? I'm not that young. Like I'm I am closer to 30 than I am to 20. Oh wait. Oh well. Whatever. No, actually I do not. I do not. I don't look young as my sister did at my age, so... I mean, my sister's also small. I'm not that small. I am not that short. I am slightly above average for my age group, so at least over here. I mean, it's just slightly, but still. I mean, yeah, what they're supposed to do and what they're actually doing is not, But then again, if you're from the US, your drinking age is like at 21. While drinking age here is 18. Like, legal drinking age. So... were the good old days. Like when I was a child, I could go to the corner store and buy cigarettes for my mother. And nobody even cared. Nowadays you couldn't do that anymore. Nowadays they want your card and proof of age and that you're actually able to do anything. I mean, not that I smoked, not that I ever smoked. Yeah, I mean, then again, I don't know. It might have just been us because my mother's the kind of person who talks to everyone. So basically, every store owner in the part of town where we lived knew us, which also meant we couldn't do too much mischief because people knew where we belong. Well, yeah, rules are rules. I mean, it's the same with me not being able to give people things that need a prescription without them having a prescription. We can't do that. Like, several times a week, sometimes several times in one day, we will be like, "No, ma'am," or "No, sir, I can't give you that without a prescription. It's the law." And people will be like, "Yeah, but the doctor's closed already," or whatever. Or I forgot. I'll be like, "Yeah, still, it's the law. You can still go to the clinic and get a prescription for a small pack there. Good day." Can get really annoying. Wow, wow, Spawn. Whoa. I was just always upselling my food. Like not selling it, but I was the kind of child I wouldn't eat what my mother gave me, like what my mother put in my bag for school. So like from like 1 week into first grade, she was like, "Well, you make your own breakfast. You don't eat what I'm giving you." And at some point, I noticed that that I could either make trades with like really simple things and trade it for stuff I liked, or a bit later, I even realized that the mother of one of my classmates never understood that he doesn't like honey, and he always got bread with honey for school. So I basically didn't have to worry about breakfast for most of primary school because I knew that one guy would always have that bread with honey on it that he didn't like, so I could always just eat that. But yeah, now that I think about it, I guess I was already being like, nah, my mother made that, no. even as when I was smaller. I mean, I had a really bad phase of that later on, which is why I got good at cooking, because my mother was like, "Well, if you don't want to eat what I'm cooking, then cook yourself." Um, mean, it's normal, right? You didn't remember the name? Oh, okay, okay. I mean, I met my longest friend in and first day of kindergarten. At first day of kindergarten, whatever. We're currently still living together, but that will change soon. Also, I'm finally free of her hellish cat. God damn it, she's back from her vacation. I can have peace without that hellish cat. I mean, I like cats. Cats are cute, but that cat was just out for trouble, I'm telling ya. Well, what did I just do? Okay. Yeah, it does end like that. Okay. Wait. Yeah, but why is it suddenly... Yeah, what happened? Oh, that explains a lot. Okay. Yeah, children around that age are scary. They spread scary rumors, they do scary things. They are unpredictable. Oh. That sounds a little bit sad, only a little bit. I mean, maybe you were totally fine with that. Still sounds a tad sad. I do think having friends is kind of important. And having a support group, meaning friends, is always a big plus. I mean, you don't need a lot of friends. But you should have like 1 or 2 people in your life you feel like you can confide in. Even if they're just strangers on the internet. It's still good to have someone you can talk to about stuff that's on your mind. Which is a part of why I will always offer that to people I get to know. I mean, as long as you're good, that's fine. Nobody can force you to spend time with others, I guess. Oh. Oh, Foxy, good morning. Or have you not been sleeping yet? No, you have been sleeping, right? Good morning, Foxy. Foxy, I'm working on Shana. But you probably were able to tell. 1 by description and 2 by... Wait, is there anything there? Yes, there is. And 2 by just looking at the picture. Hope you're doing well, Foxy. Did you do Inktober yesterday? Or Dress Uptober or whatever you're doing? Oh, you miss me? Why? What are you talking about, Foxy? I'm right here. Aww. Oh, Foxy, you're cutie. Come here. Get some hat pads. Oh. Well, at least in this community, you already lost when I started calling you Spawn. But I think it's because people don't want to promote hate on this platform. So... Yes, I was. I probably was, most likely, yes. She's fun to be around. She's usually very bubbly when she streams. I think it's adorable. Maybe. I mean, that's pretty normal. Even Hartha was like, at first he was always trying to correct me, and said like, his name's Heartless, not Hard, and I was like, Hard, kid. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't Zaza to begin with. Like, at first I was Zachan. Like in the game I played for years and years and years, and then later I was Sachi, and Sachi was just too hard to say for a lot of people, for a lot of German people. And so like at some point they just started calling me Zaza, and that just stuck. So I'm just Zaza, so yeah. You don't remember Artie's stream? That's okay, Foxy. Hot spoon, oh my. Like, you know how Chan is like a cutesy way of addressing someone? Like in German, to make something cuter, you would like say "za Chen," which is like written similarly. But it can also like "za Shen," which would be like a cute form of saying "za," akin to "za Chan." Sachen can also be read as Sachen, which is things, and people used to call me that just to annoy me. Oh, also Foxy, do check out, I do have a few new redeems. I did keep sketch redeem. I have a new sound alert for drawing streams. You can just say hello, and I have a new thing for drawing streams to just be my assistant. Well, yes, basically. If you translated it, it would be things. And I hated it. So at some point I insisted that people just call me Zaza, or just Za, and nothing else. Oh, have a good sleep, Foxy. I hope we can see each other later. Oh, in German. Spawn in German. No, they did not take the extra step to translate it. Back then I was still like in a mostly German speaking community. It was way back. I already stopped playing that game years ago. Which, I mean, years ago is still like not that long ago. Well, I guess it is that long ago actually. I haven't played it since probably 2016? No, a bit later. 2017? I was already back in my hometown when I stopped completely. I mean, at the same time, like, time, like, the past 2 years just flew by, like... Oh, the game was called Nostale. I don't know if you even know that game. I don't think it's been that big. I just used to play it for a very long time. 2016 does feel like ages ago actually. Even though, as I said, I don't think it has been that long ago. Where is it? Is it this one? Yes. Do I need it a little bit bigger? Yes. Oh wow. This is bugging out. This is the wrong one. I need the 1, not the 2. Can I find the 1? Is it that one? Don't think so. What was it? This might be too big. Yeah, this is not the right one. Where did I put the other one? Oh, that sounds so scary. I'm so glad I'm not working from home. Like, already one of my nieces has had like a hell of a problem going back to school. It makes me so sad because it could have been fully avoided by not keeping schools closed forever. Like, they are children, goddammit. Don't treat them as adults. Don't think it's okay to treat them the same way you treat adults and just have them be on their own forever. Children don't know how to cope yet, especially not teenagers who are like more prone to being anxious anyways. It's just not fair. But I mean, already for me, it's well, Spawn, the thing is, that the repercussions, the mental repercussions for children not being able to go to school for so long, not being able to socialize properly, they are far, far worse. They will be far more severe and will be affecting those children for the rest of their lives. While a lot of them will probably, even if they got COVID, which could be avoided if all the adults would be decent enough to get vaccinated, is it's scary. And especially if you yourself know mental troubles, you should not wish for anyone to have a higher chance of getting the same kind of mental troubles later on. I mean, I've seen my sister, when schools reopened here, my sister called me crying because she didn't know what to do because my niece was struggling so much. And like, nowadays we know like a lot of people are prone to mental problems, and a lot of the time it needs like a trigger, and this kind of thing is something that can trigger stuff like that very easily. And you don't want children or young adults to go through something like that. Like especially in like teenagers are very prone to that kind of thing. And it's not just depressed, but also anxiety, especially social anxiety, can be a real strong problem. And educational deficiencies is okay, but the mental problems are far more deadly in the long run. Far more deadly in the long run. And I'm speaking from the perspective of a person who does not take the whole COVID situation lightly at all. Therapy exists, yes, but first you need the capacities, and not just the capacities. Also, it doesn't work for everyone. It is hella difficult to get into therapy. Then you have to be lucky enough to get the right therapist for yourself, and it's just so scary. It's so scary. I no. It's not something I can approve of, because I mean, as I said, the thing is, if the adults were, especially the ones who are like always complaining and saying things are not good for children, blah blah blah, like masks are not good for children, vaccinations are not good for children, well, get yourself vaccinated. Like, keep the children safe by keeping like having society on a level of vaccination that means herd immunity, that makes it less likely for children to catch it. And I'm sorry, Spawn, children, like the people in school now, they are also like I don't know how old you are, but I already see them as like they are the future adults. If they are dysfunctional, things in the world will not get better, believe me. Things in the world will not get better by having a bunch of dysfunctional adults, because like later on, because the adults right now are too stupid to get themselves fucking vaccinated to save the children from harm. That's just not acceptable. And yes, I do have a very strong opinion about that, and then maybe we should stop this kind of thing, because it's not good. No. I've myself been struggling with social anxiety and stuff way too much, and I would never ever want to want other persons to have a higher possibility to go through stuff like that. But Spawn, the thing is, it's not about people, it's about children. You can't set the mental and emotional needs of children akin to the ones of adults. You know? That's the problem. And sacrificing children for the really selfish reasons to not, for some people not to want to get vaccinated. That's just wrong. That's just wrong on so many levels. Because I'm sorry, adults can cope with things differently. They have learned to cope. They should have learned it, at least. But children are still helpless in that regard. They can't fend for themselves. They can't say, I want to get vaccinated, so I'm at less of a risk. And especially as long as it's not like known how safe it is for children, because, well, children's bodies are different from adults' bodies. So there's a lot of responsibility that adults have for children, and that should be taken into account. You should have adults, let's say, not suffer, but first restrict what the adults can do, then restrict what the children can do. And there's really no other way. I haven't been able to get vaccinated as early as I wanted to. Because apparently people working on pharmaceutics are are not as important as some other people, and also there was no difference made between people who can like still have to go to work, like don't have a choice, but they need to go to work, or if they have a license or not, because I was at a way higher risk to catch anything because I had to take the bus all the time. I had to take the bus almost every day to work, which was like pharmacies were seen as essential. They were kept open as well as grocery stores, but it wasn't important enough to get vaccinated. No, we weren't. We weren't considered. We were in the third wave of people to get vaccinated. In the third wave, which means I got vaccinated a bit early on, just because doctors close to our pharmacy were like, as soon as like normal doctors' offices here were allowed to vaccinate, they were like, "Are you guys vaccinated already? If not, just come in next week." Because they were like, "We don't care if you're prioritized or not, because we need you to be here for our patients." But the system doesn't see pharmacists or anything as essential. No, not essential enough. We were put on the same level as regular cashiers, if even, like, which is kind of sad because a regular cashier can basically, you can put them in a box and they can do their job. But try working with sick people, with old people, with people who need to like get things explained, really, with people who need to who you might need to look at, who you might need to go into a room with for privacy reasons, because they don't want to talk about whatever health problem they have in front of everyone else. Yeah, I mean, what are you talking about? I mean, politics here, you know? They made pharmacies. They made us give out like they were like free masks and stuff for vulnerable people. They made the pharmacies give those out. They made the pharmacies do a lot of stupid stuff. But we were not supposed to get vaccinated until like more than half a year after the vaccinations were available. I mean, I know some doctors who, like, I know at least 2 doctors who do not want to get vaccinated, and that's just crazy to me. But well, I just know which doctors I will never go to. Let's say that. It's like also like with like, I partly do understand the worries of some people, like the vaccinations have been approved pretty quickly, researched very quickly. There are risks for every new medication, but at the same time, if you look at other periods in time, look at the polio vaccination. I mean, vaccination weren't nearly as safe. Like the whole research part, the whole getting them approved part wasn't nearly as good and as safe as it is nowadays. And people didn't have a choice back then. They were just vaccinated, and nearly nobody, like, in the great scheme of things, there were millions of lives saved and nearly no lives messed up due to the vaccine. And that was like back when we still had way less knowledge than we have nowadays. way less knowledge than we have nowadays, and that worked out so well should like give people a bit more faith. But yeah, people do not tend to actually use their brains properly. People do not tend to do that. Plus, a lot of people just didn't even take into account that the new type of vaccines these are a lot of the COVID vaccines are have been not only now started, like people didn't just now start to research that kind of thing. They started researching about this like years, sometimes decades ago, and like just speeded things up, and a lot of it was like already in the very late stages, just like meant for influenza vaccines, and it wasn't a completely new thing. They just they just implemented it for another virus than they originally planned to, which a lot of people did not take into account, or do not take into account, that it's not actually a completely new system, but it was already researched before, just not for this particular virus. Wow, how did we get into this heavy talk? Gosh. I mean, I know some people have their own reasons. But I think a lot of people also like really seem to think it's just like their choice and they are not hurting anyone, and they don't stop to think about that they actually are hurting people. They are hurting the people who can't get vaccinated, or who have like a real to go through a lot of hardship to get vaccinated, like having to get off of medication that keeps them alive or stuff in order to get vaccinated. Of medication that makes them like get through their day just to get vaccinated. And that's sad. The thing is, yes, you get less symptoms. You can still be a carrier. The thing is, in which is you can also, you don't know if your like the vaccination actually worked properly. The thing is with herd immunity, it's hard to explain. Yeah, you don't actually want to get into that. It's very hard to explain. The thing is, first you get first things first, if as many people got vaccinated as needed to be vaccinated, then everything would be alright. Then that would not be a problem, because the few carriers that would still be there would not really pose a risk anymore. And second is just vaccinating means a lot of the people who still get it do have a very mild cases only, meaning they won't impose on the medical system as much. So if anyone who is at risk gets infected, they can get the proper care without trouble. I mean, but yeah, if it's like you and you are like, I don't go out at all, and I want others to be able to get vaccinated first, that's uh, that's also kind of legit. I mean, now it's not as bad. We're not as short on a vaccine anymore. But at first, I think that was a very good way to go about things. Because I know a lot of people who are like not really going out a lot and who wanted to get vaccinated ASAP, which I also think is not okay. Like if you don't even have to go out, if you don't have to get to work, if you um don't need to take care of ill relatives who are at risk, just keep your ass home and get like people get vaccinated who actually need to be vaccinated in order to keep themselves and others safe. But I mean that's just my opinion. I'm just work just finished. That's good. Well, yeah, I also like we the best thing about this whole thing is that they um finally got around to getting all the grocery delivery services working, which were more of a theory beforehand, and that's pretty neat. I love it. I love being able to say like, okay, let's just order our groceries and not bother ourselves with with somehow um with somehow getting our groceries home, going to the store, which is usually packed. And seriously, I mean, I have to wear my mask most of the day when I'm at work. Um, and I'm fine for the most part. And I say for the most part because like at my job, I do have to talk a lot, and I do have to talk loudly with the older folks. And if I also talk a lot in my private life, my throat does get irritated. Not as much in summer as it does in winter, but my throat gets really irritated, and I will get a scratchy throat, and I will get coughing fits if I don't take care of it. So yes, the masks do kind of affect a little, but it's not hard to counter that. Like I just have some high quality how's it called, lozenges. I mean they don't have anything in them. They just have like stuff to keep your throat well lubricated, and that's all. That's really all, and it helps a lot. Oh, Hato! Yes, I understand, Hato. I understand. That's a struggle. Like a well-fitting mask is good to combat that, but they are really hard to get your hands on. Um, Also, nice to see you, Hato. I didn't think I would get to see you today. Are you on break? Are you done? What's happening? I thought you said you didn't have time this week. Oh, there's the one I was searching for. Ah, god damn it. Oh well. Was it this one? No. other way around? No. This one white and this one black. Yeah. Does it even? This might be too small. Do I have another one? Do I just need to make it bigger? No, this won't work. I'll deal with that later. Purchase scale goes somewhere where there is a scale, usually at doctor's offices, over here also at pharmacies. Also, I gotta end it soon because I have to take a shower and stuff if I wanna go get groceries later. I will not go outside looking like I am looking right now. That is not something I would do. Because I am looking hideous without having taken a shower. I'm just looking real horrible. But I guess we did make progress. I did make progress. So that's good. I mean, yeah, that's quite a bit of progress. The staff is missing. The beads are missing. And the eyes. It also does depend on Hato. It also does depend on ethnicity actually. In a lot of Asian countries, you have to think about the metabolism actually being a bit different than in European countries or America. So they do have to use different BMI threshold than Europeans or Americans have to use. So Hato, if you're Asian, you're probably fine. Okay. Also, I think yes, which is why it's like you are considered overweight way more easily as Asian people. And it can be a problem if European or American standards are put upon that. Because, what for 5? No, I will not! No! Even if you redeem that now, I will not. I will send you over to Tsuki. Hey, are you really that tiny? Wait, you're not that tiny, are you? How tall are you in centimeters? Wait, you're not that tiny. You're not that tiny, wait. Wait, are you actually tiny? 163. That should be on a border, I think. I'm not sure. Wait, I would have to do the math, but you should be right at the border. So you should still be fine. You should still be fine. You should still be at the border. Oh, I'm sorry, Spawn. I can say the goodbye greetings in German, alright? Okay. Da es Mittwoch ist. Vielen Dank, dass ihr gekommen seid. Danke, dass ihr da geblieben seid und mir Gesellschaft geleistet habt. Freut mich sehr, dass ich Leute zum Reden hatte, dass ich mehr dazu gekommen bin zu reden, auch wenn ich nicht ganz so viel geschafft habe. Ich hoffe, ich sehe euch nochmal wieder. Ich habe nach wie vor keinen Plan für diese Woche, also werde ich einfach irgendwann streamen. Vielleicht sogar heute nochmal spielen oder mehr Zeit dann mal sehen. Und wir gehen und raiden Tsuki. Dann ist es Mittwoch und das heißt, dass Tsuki am Spielen ist. Ich weiß nicht, was für ein seltsames Spiel er heute spielt. Also sollten wir uns einfach überraschen lassen. Und denkt dran, euer Gemüse zu essen, ja? Bye bye!
So this has to be part of it. Oh, Zaza! Zaza! Welcome, Raiders. Thank you for the raid, Zaza. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, one and all. My name is Tsuki no Komori. Hey, Spawn. Hey, Moni. Hey. Hello, everybody. It's puzzle time. Yeah, it's like Picross, but it's in 3 dimensions. Hato! Sankyoko! Hey! Welcome all of you! Oh my frigging word! Zaza! I guess Zaza wants to show off some of her art because Chi-Chim is her... Whoops. Chi-Chim is her creation.